Hi everyone, it's Crafty Hippy. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this quarter card. Quarter card is the name that I've given for this type of card. We've got 4 little boxes and the stamping spreads over the 4 boxes and makes up the picture. I actually showed one of these on my blog a few days ago with flowers. Today we're going to be making this one that's got teddy bears. I used the Patterns and Pieces stamp set. This is the only stamp set you need for this card, so it's really good. And we are going to be using the Enjoy Today sentiment and the lovely little bear down in the corner here. Okay, so I'm going to be using 3 colours today: chocolate chip, smoky slate and crushed curry. I think these 3 colours go really lovely together. So first things first, I'm going to stamp the sentiment. And so the way I do this is I put a tiny little bit of glue on my paper, line up my paper with some of the lines on the grid. Didn't quite stick that down. And I'm going to use Stamp-A-Majig so that I can very neatly put my sentiment on the piece of paper so it's straight. So the way we do this is you get the handle of the jig and the piece of plastic. You put the piece of plastic into the jig so that it sits flush. You take your Enjoy Today stamp and ink up with chocolate chip, and basically you put your sentiment into the corner. Okay, so now I've stamped on the corner with plastic. You decide whereabouts on your card you would like it. So judging by this one, yeah, I think I need it around about there. So that looks straight-ish. My eyes are never very good. So you put the handle of the jig flush to the piece of plastic, remove the plastic, and then you can stamp your sentiment down, and it should be exactly where you want it to be and nice and straight. So that's that bit done. Moving on to the teddy bear. I'm actually going to leave that there. I'm going to do this on top of a piece of paper actually. So I'm going to line up 4 pieces of cardstock that have been cut into squares. These are 1 1/4 inch by 1 1/4 inch. And my hands aren't working very well today, so you'll have to bear with me. Oops, excusing the pun, bear with me. Okay, so try and get those to line up as best you can without any gaps. Now you can put a little bit of glue underneath just to hold them on, but obviously these are quite small, and when you go to lift them up you don't want them to be stuck and then obviously bend the cardstock, because that will ruin the look of your card. So I'm just going to stamp the bear. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. Stamp the bear at random intervals. Just get rid of some of that ink. I always stamp off before I use my stamping scrub to clean, because then you're just getting rid of a lot of the ink. To give your bear a clean. Next colour, I think I'm going to go for the crushed curry. So let's do him like that. Doesn't matter if they overlap a little bit. And maybe have an upside down bear. And then lastly, we'll do the smoky slate bear. Remembering, of course, to clean your stamp in between. Should probably do that a bit more gently, really, shouldn't I? If you've not seen one of these before, it's called a stamping scrub, and we have something called stamping mist. So you spray onto the wet side, and you leave a side dry. So you clean and then you dry. It's absolutely brilliant piece of kit. There'll be the link below for the stamping scrub and mist. Okay, so let's get my little grey bear. Might do one overlapping there. Oops, it didn't come out very well. I think I'll just leave that. Okay, so of course you could actually use your Stamp-A-Majig to line up that little bear. In fact, I might actually just do that so that I can restamp him, because he ruins the card otherwise. So it's a bit hard to see, but I've stamped my bear and I'm just going to overlap him. I think that's right. Put that in the corner like that. That's better. Oh, I have actually made a bit of a mistake there, but anyway, for the purposes of the video, it was near on impossible to see in grey, not like using brown, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so now it's time to stick the bears onto the card. Oops. Oh, let's get them up. Like I say, my hands aren't working very well today, so you'll have to bear with me. Oops. Okay, so you get your quarters where you want them, roughly, and then with some Stampin' Dimensionals. Oops. It might be an idea, I mean, it depends how good your eye is, but quite often I get a ruler and I'll do the top ones butted up to the ruler, so you can also measure the gap either side. I'm actually having trouble making my hands work. The brain isn't sending the signals, so I think we'll leave that there. But basically, yeah, you put everything up on dimensionals. Pop this bit here once you finish doing it onto your card base, glue that down with some snail, and then you have your Enjoy Today bear card, quarter card. Okay, thanks for watching, bye.